Are you ready? Because he's ready. It's Master Jeff, martial arts expert, instructor extraordinaire, and general clown. He's not afraid of coronavirus. He's not afraid of the bad guys. Master Jeff is not afraid of anything. What is up, guys? We're going to get down with a Joe form called Energy today. We got the black belts flying back here. They're just going to hang out, try to learn some of this stuff too. So without further ado, let's get started. So why don't you two, sorry, your first step, black belts, is to step aside for a minute and let the old man see if I can't knock myself upside the head with this Joe. Energy. Energy. So there it is. Black belts, thank you for giving me a little space. You guys can go right back where you were. So the first thing we'll do is break this bad boy down into the techniques we'll be using. And I have my handy dandy list right over here. So the first thing on the list, and I'm going to take off my ring. It is rubber. The metal ring never bothered me. This rubber thing really grips the Joe, and I nearly dropped it a while ago. So the first thing we do is same way we started off with kanji the other day, which is understanding that we're going to have to choke up once in a while. Like for example, in the very first move you saw, we did a Gedan Gaeshi. We choked up, pushed it down for a Hasso grip. Then we choked up and did this two-plane spin. And there's all kind of places. You do a Gedan Gaeshi, slip through, choke up, pop it up for a Hasso grip. You'll learn what a Hasso grip is in just a second. So be ready for the choke up. The next item is the Hasso Gaeshi. Short Hasso, for short. We just call it a Hasso in Aikido because Hasso Gaeshi is a mouthful, right? So black belts, you can watch and try this. So put one hand underneath the Joe. So the middle is about maybe here, somewhere like that. So you put one hand here, right beside the middle, and the other hand here on top. Bottom hand, top hand. The bottom hand is going to be your pivot hand. It's going to hold on. The top hand is going to push down, and when your Joe gets to here, you're going to stop it from coming back. A lot of people try to come here and then stop it from turning. You don't really stop it from turning. The friction against your wrist and just inertia, which is an object that rests and to stay at rest. Once it gets going here, it stops and you trap it. So we're here, you push down, keep it from coming back. So you end up with this hand upside down and this hand like this. And if you turned it to here, it would be motorcycle handlebars. Like that. So let's put it back here. You push it down, catch it. And you're holding it about like this. Like that. So now let's try the other side. Put this hand down and this hand on top. So now this hand is going to push down, stop it from coming back, like that. Again, push down, stop it from coming back. There's our motorcycle grip. This top hand being upside down, being thumbs down here, will feel a little awkward at first, but you'll get used to it and it feels really cool. You feel like an angry samurai once you get that bad boy down. So, on this side, hustle. On this side, hustle. Hustle, gaeshi. That's all over the place in here, so watch for it. And then we have the two plane spin. Not plane like plano, plane like a flat surface. So you start off, let's use our right hand for right now. You'll start off on a horizontal plane. Then you're going to make a loop around, and it ends up on this vertical plane. And then it goes behind your back, and you push it up. And I drew, if I still have it earlier, I'm actually working on a produced tutorial video. If you think of it like this, you start on the horizontal plane, then you make this little Dolly Madison loop, and then it's on the vertical plane, and it comes up behind your back. So you start this way, you make a loop around, and then back up. So here it is from the front in slow motion. Loop, vertical, and then you push it up behind your back, catch it here, shomanuchi. Let's look at it from the side right here. Horizontal plane, there's my loop, right? See the loop? And then push it up, catch it, get the end, shomanuchi. From this side, and from the back. So let's see what you guys got. Go ahead and try it, 7. So look here, make this. So loop it around and then up and over. Other way, start hugging yourself. Yeah, perfect. Oh, good, Zoe. Okay. The black belts have got it. Have you got it? All right, so that's the two-plane spin. Then there's a strike called yokomanuchi. Now, if you were watching the other day, we did shomanuchi, which is straight down. All yokomanuchi is the same thing, only you come from 45 degrees, like this. Now, if you come from 45 degrees this way, notice how my hands are crossed. That's okay. That's actually a used technique, but it's called gyaku, which just means either backwards or the other side in Japanese. I'm not sure the literal translation, but this is a gyaku yokomanuchi. This is a yokomanuchi. Now, if I were to switch hands, this side would be yokomanuchi, and now this side is gyaku, because my hands are crossed up, right? So gyaku yokomanuchi, 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 gyaku yokomanuchi. We use both of these, yokomanuchi and gyaku yokomanuchi, in energy. So keep an eye out. What is next on our agenda? Gedan gaeshi. This too was in kanji the other day, but I'm going to go ahead and put it on this video as well, so people don't have to jump around between videos to learn it. So Gedan gaeshi is just like you're sweeping a floor. You're holding it by the end, and then you hold it right here, and then you sweep. Sweep the floor. By the way, I can't stand it when I see people get a broom, like this broom right here, and they push it. All the bristles go, and then you end up with this great big wad that looks like a dead bird or something, because people are pushing it. No, you pull a broom. Gedan gaeshi. Switch hands. Gedan gaeshi. Switch hands. Gedan gaeshi. Gedan gaeshi. In fact, 7's going to be doing some floor Gedan gaeshis when we get home. Just kidding. Gedan gaeshi. So now, with the Jo, of course, you don't just sweep it across the floor, you keep it right above the floor, like you're striking at a knee, or if somebody's striking at my knee, I block them. Now watch this. To switch hands, you let go of the end, let it swing, right? So let's get it again like a broom. Hold it out straight like this. Let go of the end, and when it swings, let it slide through, and then catch it here. Now I'm ready to sweep this way, right? So I pick it up, let it swing and drop. You see the swing and drop? And my hand's on top here. Let it swing and drop and slide through. Let's try that on this side. Let it swing, drop, slide through. Swing and slide, swing and slide, swing and slide. Then it's just a matter of catching it with the other hand. Swing and slide, catch it with the other hand. Swing and slide, catch it with the other hand. So it just keeps falling through like this, right? Only it's up, and you catch it. Up, and you catch it. Up, and you catch it. Get on Gayashi. Let go, catch it, get on Gayashi. Let go, catch it, get on Gayashi. Moving forward. Let go, catch it, get on Gayashi. Let go, catch it, get on Gayashi. Let go, catch it, get on Gayashi. Now you can also go up. Let go, catch it, come up. Still same switch. Let go, catch it, sweep up. Let go, catch it, sweep up. We don't do high Gedan Gayeshis in energy, but we do both hands and the switch in energy. So watch out for Gedan Gayeshi. So what do we have next? Two-hand Hachi Noji Gayeshi. Now, before we do two-hand Hachi, which is for short, two-hand Hachi, we need to do one-hand Hachi Noji Gayeshi. So the literal translation is Hachi, 8, no, of, ji, figure, Gayeshi, turn. 8 of figure, turn. Hachi, no, ji, Gayeshi. So it's a figure 8 turn, right? So if you put your thumbs up like cool, bro, cool, and you make a sideways 8, there's my sideways 8. I guess that's really an infinity, isn't it? The infinity turn. Ooh, that would be more exciting. Infinity turn. Then you just put the Jo in your hand, and when you make that infinity, the end of the Jo goes swinging all over the place. And there's your figure 8 turn. One-handed figure 8 turn. Hachi Noji Gayeshi. Now, with a gyroscope, I don't know if you guys have a gyroscope at home. They're really cool. They're fascinating. You spin those bad boys and they balance. They're going spinning like super fast. But if you try to push it over, it doesn't want to go. If you force it, then the spin is broken and the gyroscope goes tumbling across the floor or table or whatever. This works the same way. Ideally, we could keep this on one plane like that the whole time. Then it's going to spin much more efficiently. But with Hachi Noji Gayeshi, just because of our anatomy with one hand, you've got to switch it from one side to the other. However, you want to make it as tight as possible. Keep it super close to your body like this. If you start going like this, it breaks the pattern, spins all over the place, and you can't get any speed. So right up and tight next to your body. In fact, practicing in a hallway is a great way to practice. Just make sure there are no picture frames in there. Now, we want to do it with both hands. So the way you switch is when your hand crosses your body and it goes palms up, you put the other hand palms up next to it and you switch hands. And now this hand's doing Hachi Noji Gayeshi. Same thing, tight to your body. Then when this hand crosses my body and goes palms up, the other hand catches it palms up, and you've switched hands. So you're cooking along, cross your body, palms up, switch. Cooking along, cross your body, palms up, switch. Just like that. Cross your body, palms up, switch. So when you want to get a pattern going, just choose an odd number and start when you cross your body like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, here we go. 5, palms up, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, palms up, switch. Now let's make it 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, palms up, switch. 1, 2, 3, palms up, switch. Now let's do it on every one. 1, palms up, switch. 1, palms up, switch. 1, palms up, switch. 1, palms up, switch. Just like that. Now you notice I've got a free hand now, right? Every other time I've got a free hand. And before I tell you what to do with your free hand, let's take note of the pacing of the turn. So when you're doing Hachi no Jigayashi, just the plain one, it's 1 turn per side, right? Like this. 1 turn per side. When I switch hands, whoops, let me do it on this side. When I switch hands right here, there's an extra turn because this hand's got to do my turn on this side. Right? You see that? So this is 1, 1, 1. When I switch, it's 1.5. And you can tell there's a little hesitation, right? Watch. A little hesitation, even though the Joe didn't slow down. That's because it's going 1.5 turns. You see that hesitation? And so look now with just one hand, and now I'll switch every time. Now it's 1.5 turns per side. You see how this slowed down while this kept the same. So I'll do it from the side. Hachi no Jigayashi. And now switching every time. You see that? 1.5 turns per side now. You can also tell I put a tape on one end so you can see. And by the way, the weapon side is the pinky side. So I'm swinging this way, bam, that's where I hit the bad guy. Wham, kind of like a backhanding him like that. Wha-pow, where are the papers? So you'll notice no tape. No tape. No tape. No tape. When I switch 1.5 turns, tape. Tape, tape, right? There's the tape side. Then when I switch hands, no tape, because it went 1.5 turns. Okay, now, onward, when we've got this free hand every other time, when we're switching every turn, we got this free hand, right? There it is. Instead of just waving it around like a knucklehead, we're going to let the free hand go for a ride on the Joe like this. It's just kind of going for the ride. Let's look up close. I'll get as close as I can without banging up all my gear. So see this hand, I'm pushing with my thumb. It rolls right over and then over my thumb this way and catches. Now this hand's going to prepare to push, rolls right around my thumb and then back over this way. Rolls right over my thumb and back over this way. So that's my hand going for a ride each time. And then with that other hand stabilizing the Joe, man, you can go a lot faster. It's a lot more comfortable to go a lot faster like that with a two-handed Hachi. We are going to do some serious two-handed Hachi. So watch out for it. Practice this two-handed Hachi. What do we have next? Oh, the front back spin. Have you guys done the front back spin? The front back spin? Uh-huh.
And then I don't know how to finish it.
So the front back spin, the Joe is spinning like a propeller, like this. At first it's in front, then it's in back. Then it's in front, then it's in back like this. So here's the deal. You catch it on both sides like a motorcycle. Now there are different ones. Master Settles can show you some different ones where you turn it differently. I can show you some different ones, but I'm not as good as the other ones as Master Settles. But we're learning this one, motorcycle grip. So when this thing starts off turning like a propeller, my thumb side goes behind my back. And then while it's behind my back, I catch it with my other hand. And look, it's still like a motorcycle, right? Like I'm sitting on a motorcycle backwards. And then the other hand takes over. Now, when it's out here, this is kind of hard. You have to contort your hand, and then the pinky side comes in front of me. Motorcycle grip, thumb side goes behind. Motorcycle grip. Oh, contort your hand, pinky side goes in front. Motorcycle, thumb, motorcycle, pinky, motorcycle, thumb, motorcycle, pinky, motorcycle, thumb, motorcycle, pinky, just like that. And of course, you want to learn to do it on both sides, either way. Motorcycle, thumb, motorcycle, pinky, motorcycle, thumb, motorcycle, pinky, stop. And there goes my chair. So Zoe just mentioned there was a point in there where it's kind of awkward. It's right where your pinky comes in front of you. Just because the anatomy of your hand, you really have to contort your hand and just about let go of the Joe. So I'll try to do it up as close as I dare to my camera. So here I go, turning this way. Thumb side behind. Catch it like a motorcycle. It's there. Now I don't want to let it get on this plane. That would be more comfortable for my hand, but now I'm breaking the gyroscope effect. I want to keep it on this plane, like I'm standing in a hallway that's this narrow, right? Thumb behind. Catch it like a motorcycle, pointing right toward you, and then I'm letting it keep turning on the same plane, and I kind of have to let go right here, like that, so it stays nice and tight. Then I'm palms up, and there's the pinky side in front. See my thumb toward you? So that's one thing you can practice just like this, to kind of work that part like this, up and around. Pinky side in front. And it is an exact opposite motion of when your thumb goes in the back. But because your thumb's in control right there, it doesn't feel as awkward. It's just the same thing backwards. So really focus on this grip as you're coming around from front to back. So motorcycle, thumb and back, catch, keep it on plane, pinky side in front. See, I let it go over here because I'm going too slow. Pinky side in front, motorcycle, thumb, motorcycle, pinky. You see that tight turn? Pinky. I'm even letting it hit me now just to illustrate how tight you want to keep it. Like that. That's the hardest part of the turn. Motorcycle, thumb, motorcycle, pinky. Motorcycle, thumb, motorcycle, pinky. Motorcycle, thumb, motorcycle, pinky. Motorcycle, thumb, motorcycle. See, got my hand open. Hand open right there. Motorcycle, open your hand, pinky side in front. Don't let it do this. Keep it like this. Now, there's another turn, and Master Settles uses this turn when he does kanji sometimes. I don't think it's better. I don't think it's worse. I don't think anything is better or worse. I think things are just different. They produce a different result. So Master Settles single side spin, you always receive it on top like this. See, like an upside down eagle. And then on the bottom. So basically one hand stays on top. It receives there, it gives on the bottom. Both thumbs down. Both thumbs down. Palms up. Both thumbs down. Palms up. Both thumbs down. Palms up. Both thumbs down. Then when you go behind, instead of catching like a motorcycle, you let it do another half turn and you catch it beneath. So in the front, you catch it there. Instead of like a motorcycle, it does another half turn. Then in the back, instead of motorcycle, you catch it like this. Exactly. So you guys can see, and I'll do it from the back too. So from the front, you're catching it, thumbs down. thumbs down instead of motorcycle. Thumbs down. In the back, you're catching it, thumbs up. Thumbs down, thumbs up. Thumbs down, thumbs up. Thumbs down, thumbs up. And the advantage of this is the Joe is spinning for another half turn longer, so it gives you time to get your footwork done. The disadvantage of it is it costs you that time. That time costs you. And so however fast you're spinning the Joe, another half spin takes 50% longer at that given speed. So sometimes I like that. I prefer fast Joe, slower steps. Most times, like this form was designed to just boom, 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 plow ahead like in the hunchy. So I want your hands to be struggling to catch up and then everything moving fast, fast, fast. Not that the way I'm performing the Joe right now does that. I've had it up pretty fast before in my younger days. Okay, so that is the front back spin. And for the purposes of this form, we're doing motorcycle. So let's just review that one more time. Motorcycle. The thumb side, see the blue tape is the thumb side, goes behind. I catch it like a motorcycle. And now the pinky side is now the blue tape in that hand here. Motorcycle thumb, motorcycle pinky from this side, motorcycle thumb, motorcycle pinky, motorcycle thumb, motorcycle pinky. From the side, motorcycle thumb, motorcycle pinky, motorcycle thumb, motorcycle pinky. All right, that's the front back spin. Then the motorcycle grip down block. And as long as we're talking about motorcycle grips, let's just stop for a second and realize that there's only 3 ways. You okay? Oh, don't worry, sweetie. Nobody can get it on the first time or the 10th time. It took me like a year to get this thing, girl. It's very frustrating. Okay, so there's 3 ways to hold your Joe. Either both hands on top or 3 ways to hold it if you're in the middle, assuming you're going to spin in the middle. You got both hands on top, you got both hands on the bottom, and you got thumbs up like that. And that's pretty much it. So with this motorcycle grip, both palms down, we take the right and we jam it under our left armpit. And we do a down block. Of course, a down block can be a strike, right? A strike can be a block. Anything can be anything. We're doing it like that. Right under left, strike. And then when we straighten this out, we're still in motorcycle. It's twisting like this, but we always keep this grip. Now we put our left under the right armpit. Strike over here. And then the same thing with the whole consistent plane thing. Instead of coming up this way and turning on this plane, we try to keep everything like on a helicopter plane as much as possible. So motorcycle, left under right, motorcycle, right under left. And of course, I can also twist my body to add power to the strike. And I can also move my body to add power to the strike. Right? There's the motorcycle grip down block strike. And what do we have left? The do cut. So toward the end of energy, we have a do cut. Remember a while ago we talked about a shomanuchi versus a yokomanuchi at 45 degrees. And then there's the do cut, which is just a good old Louisville Slugger baseball bat move straight across. You can do a gyaku version of that too, where your hands are crossed. Gyaku do cut, or if you have your hands switched, do cut, gyaku do cut, right? Now, how can we switch hands without just standing here and fumbling around? We just clap our hands. So I've got a do cut coming this way. I just clap my hands and it switches. Now I've got a do cut this way. Clap hands, do cut this way. So look in slow motion, clap my hands, clap my hands. So it looks like this. I'm holding it here. I clap my hands. I clap my hands. clap my hands, clap my hands. Now with the Joe in it. Clap my hands, clap my hands, clap, clap, clap. Cut, clap, cut, clap, cut, clap, cut. We are going to use do cuts, and we are going to use the hand clap switch. And that, my friends, brings us to the end of the techniques. So now you guys can kind of spread out and move around as we do this, but I'm going to walk through the whole form and just explain as we go. So we start off in just a walking stick stance. Here I am walking along my trail in the mountains of Japan, right? There I am walking along the trail, and I stop to look at something, whatever, and that is the stance from which we start. Just chilling out with a stick in your hand. So the first move is a Gedan Gaeshi. So we slide it to the end, and here's our broomstick. Gedan Gaeshi. And then right away we have the choke up. We shove this down to here, almost halfway, and then we do our Hasso Gaeshi. Remember the Hasso? This thing? So here, let's try it again. I'm going to get up close for this one. So I'm right here. Gedan Gaeshi, choke up, shove it down, Hasso. Let's do it one more time. Walking stance, chilling out. Gedan Gaeshi, choke it up, shove it down, Hasso. Now we're going to shove it back down to there. Right? You need it about a third of the way on the Joe like that. And that's when we're going to do our two plane spins. So let's get that far. Gedan Gaeshi, choke up, shove it down, Hasso. Shove it down this way. Now your right hand takes over. Your left foot comes forward, and you face this way. And then here's our two plane spin. One, loop all the way around, under your arm, two. And you shove it up as far as you can. And then you grab it here. And then your other hand catches the end, and you step back with your right or left. I always had this as a shomanuchi, but I'm starting to like a yokomanuchi there. I might just change it. So let's go that far. Gedan Gaeshi, choke up, throw down, Hasso. Shove it down. Two plane spins. Shove it up, catch it, yokomanuchi. Now we let it drop through, just like that. You still have the same striking hands. I'm just letting the Joe slide through like that. And I step back, Gedan Gaeshi, let it metronome through, Gedan Gaeshi, choke up, shove it down, Hasso. Now I'm going to change this Hasso hand to this so I can do 3 yokomanuchi strikes. 1, and then this one's actually going to be a gyaku yokomanuchi, so I get a full 360. 2 gyaku yokomanuchi, chamber it here, 3 gyaku yokomanuchi. Then you just do that pattern again. Let it fall, 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 fall through. Gedan Gaeshi. Let it swing and drop. Gedan Gaeshi. Choke up, shove down, Hasso, and then 3 more yokomanuchis. Change this hand over. Yokomanuchi. Gyaku yokomanuchi. Yokomanuchi. We're going to stop right there and go that far again. And I'll kind of move around and stay as close as I can to you guys so that you can see. So we're our chilling out stance. Gedan Gaeshi. Choke up, throw it down, Hasso. Shove it down, kind of a choke up. 2 plane spin. 1 plane, 2 plane. Shove it up your back. Catch it as far down as you can. Catch it on the end. Yokomanuchi. Let it fall through. Gedan Gaeshi. Let it fall through as it swings. Gedan Gaeshi. Choke up, shove it down, Hasso. Now we're set for our yokomanuchis. Flip this hand over. See this hand? Flip it here. 1, gyaku yokomanuchi. 2, regular yokomanuchi. 3, Now let it just slide right down. My hands are sticky today. I need some chalk. Step back, get angayeshi. Let go of the yin, let it swing and slide. Get angayeshi. Shove it up, choke up, and the top hand pushes down. Hustle. So you should be like this. Flip this hand over. Yokomanuchi. Gyaku Yokomanuchi. And a Yokomanuchi. All right, we're moving on. I'm going to choke up just enough where my hand's right past the middle. And I'm going to take my right foot around like we do in basic one, except we do it with our left. So the right foot comes around like this. And I start the two-handed Hachi no Jigaeshi. Now, when I'm on the side of the back foot, I'm going to step through. And when my palm is like this, I catch it like a motorcycle. Now I'm doing the front back spin. There's the pinky. Motorcycle, thumb, motorcycle. And then right here, I catch it, turn this hand around, and now I'm into the double-handed Hachi. Again, Hachi no Jigaeshi. And when I'm on the side with the back foot, I step through. Now I'm into the two-sided spin again. There's my pinky, motorcycle, thumb, motorcycle, and then right here I change to a front stance, catch it, turn this over. Now I'm into two-handed Hachi no Jigaeshi again. And this time to end, when I bring my right foot up, I let go with my left and let the thumb side go under my arm. And I use my hand also to pad the blow so I don't kill my armpit. Right? So let's go that far again. Of course, I don't expect you to get this right now. Like Zoe's thinking she's supposed to get this right now. I expect you to come back later and rewind this bad boy and hit the slow-mo button, bro. So let's go that far. And I'm going to go ahead and step back this time. So we have a little room. And you guys can get however you're comfortable. So Geidan Gayashi, choke up, hustle, choke down, two plane spin. Behind, catch it, Yokomanuchi. Let it drop down. Geidan Gaeshi. Let it swing and drop. Geidan Gaeshi. Choke it up, push it down, hustle. Flip your hand over. 3 Yokomanuchis. 1, Gyaku is 2, 3. Now 2 Geidans. Let it slide down. Geidan Gaeshi. Let it swing and slide. Geidan Gaeshi. Now choke up, push down, hustle. Now flip your top hand. 3 Yokomanuchis. 1, Gyaku makes 2, and 3. Now right leg goes back. And here we're into the two-handed Hachi. When you're on the side of the back leg, you transfer to a two-sided spin. Or a two-sided spin. And when you're in the front, you change it back to a two-handed Hachi. Then when you're on the back leg, step through, front back spin. Then when you're on the front, you change to two-sided Hachi, or two-handed Hachi no Jigaeshi. Then when you get to the front, you catch it right there. Now this hand here that's next to my armpit, I'm going to flip it over and catch it there. So it's really like a motorcycle, you see? Now I'm stepping away from you, back toward where I started. And I'm doing a full tenkan and a motorcycle grip down block strike. 2. And then as I'm doing this one, I let go, take the left foot backwards, and do a Yokomanuchi and a Gyaku Yokomanuchi. And then look how easy this is. Motorcycle grip. Take my right leg back. Motorcycle down block. Motorcycle down block. Let go with my right. Take my right leg back. Yokomanuchi. Now I retreat. Yokomanuchi. I'll reach my hand to the top and take my left foot back. And the two-handed Hachi-no-ji Gaeshi. 1, 2, 3, step back. 1, 2, 3, step back. 1, 2, and this time when I step back, I let go with my right, and I catch it thumb side into my left armpit. Holding it like this. Now I move this right hand up to here, and I move my right foot back, and I backhand the crap out of somebody with my jaw, the bad guy. In a big chamber, then I catch it like a Louisville slugger, do cut. Then I clap my hands, step forward, do cut. Then I clap my hands, step forward, do cut. Choke up yet again, and I get this swing started with both hands. Then I let go with my right. It goes around, and I catch it under my armpit. Then I bow. Then I put knuckles down right next to my body. And this hand hasn't changed. It's still palm towards you. This one's knuckles on top. I push it down, and I let the end barely slip by my elbow. Walk. And I let it keep spinning until my pinky side is up, at which point I stop it, and I step back into my walking with a stick, chilled out position. So let's do it one more time. Like, that was like no speed. We'll do it like 10%, 20%-ish, right? So here, Geidan Gaeshi, choke up, haso, choke up, two-plane spin, shove it up, catch it, yokomanuchi. Now, this pattern is always 2 Geidans, 3 yokomanuchis. So 1 Geidan, slide through 2 Geidans, shove it through haso. Now 3 yokomanuchis. 1, 2, 3. Now again, 2 Geidans. Drop through. Geidan, swing and drop. Geidan, shove it in, push it down, haso. Switch your hand over. 3 yokomanuchis. 1, 2, 3. Now fix your left hand a little bit past the middle. Take the right foot back all the way this way. It's two-handed hachi. When you're on the back leg and you're ready to go, step through it. Motorcycle grip. Pinky in front. Motorcycle thumb. Motorcycle pinky. Motorcycle thumb. And then when you're on your own front, right here, motorcycle, switch my left hand right into two-handed Hachi-no-ji Gaeshi. Now when I'm on the back leg side and I'm ready to go, I step through, and behind me I catch it in a motorcycle grip, and there I go. Pinky in front, motorcycle. Thumb in back, motorcycle. Thumb in front, there. Pinky in front, motorcycle. Thumb in back. Then when I'm in the front, I catch it there like a motorcycle. Turn this hand over, boom! And I'm into Hachi-no-ji Gaeshi. And there's a hand switch there that you should know about. Let's see. So I'm going along here. Oh my God, I'm going to try not to hit my TV or camera. I catch it like a motorcycle. That's going to have to switch. Both hands need to be here for the two-handed Hachi. So now it's like a motorcycle. I switch this one over, shove into it. And then this hand, it kind of rolls right around. And right there's where I switch. Do you see that? Now I have both palms down. So motorcycle, flip it right as you turn into your front stance. Motorcycle thumb, motorcycle pinky, motorcycle, flip it, bam. And then this hand, you just let it roll right over your thumb, and there it is. And then right here, you're stepping through, letting it slide down a little bit, and land right under your arm like that, palm forward. And I can stop it here. Now I take this hand, flip it over like a motorcycle, turn, tenkan, down block strike, motorcycle strike, motorcycle strike, motorcycle strike like that. And let's see, where are we? Oh yeah. And then when I'm coming this way toward my back leg, I let go with my left hand, let go with the hand of my back leg, so you can do it on either side. When I'm over in my front leg side, I hold on with my front leg hand. Front leg hand. Right here, and I bring it, I convert it into a circle, Yokomanuchi. And step forward, Yokomanuchi. Now I can just bring this hand up, now I got it like a motorcycle. Right leg back. Down block strike, and on number 3, big circle, Yokomanuchi. Now we retreat, Gyaku Yokomanuchi. And your right hand comes up to here, and we're almost done. Left leg back, 1, 2, 3, step back, 1, 2, 3, step back, 1, 2, 3, let go with your right hand, go into a horse stance, and the thumb side goes under your armpit. Then you slide your right to the front and take your right leg back. And look here, this hand here can be used as a propellant. Right there, you have it here, you propel it out. So right here, propel. And then do cut. Clap my hands, do cut. Clap my hands, do cut. Then 2 hands get it started, wah, like that. Knuckles here, sling it all the way till your pinky up, catch it, bam. Now, with this little section, the hardest part of this whole form is right here. You're standing here, and a yak, what is it? Yak, no, we have it like this. This hand slides up, and we start this thing. The 2-handed hachi and the front back spin. Now, I've been telling you, whenever you get in sync and get comfortable, go ahead and switch. Eventually, you want to get it 1 spin on each side. So it's the same thing as we talked about a while ago with the hand switching, 1, 2, 3 switch, 1, 2, 3 switch. It's the same thing here. So I start off, I know I'm going to go, when it's my back leg, I go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, here it comes. 5, step through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Catch it in the front, step through. 1, 2, let's go on 3. 3, step through, front back spin. And just go till I'm comfortable, and then I switch, and then we stop right there. So eventually you want to get it to 1. Let's just take a step to 3 first. So 1, 2, I think you start this way. 1, 2, 3, step through. 1, 2, 3, step through. Step through. Step through. And in. Now, where you want to get to is 1. So we're right here. We do 1 step through. 1 step through. 1 step through. 1 step through. Stop. Like that. So you're just moving right along. 1 step through. And bang. 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 Pop. Like that. So one of the things you can do is just walk. When I first learned this, I was in Aikido back when I was in Master Cat's class at UM. I would just go all the way around the perimeter of the aerobics room number 1 at UM Fitness Center, just around and around, 20 laps, and until I got comfortable with it. So here's me practicing. I forget the whole stopping place, and I just make it a pattern. So I'll start right here. 1, 2, 3, step through. Front stance. Step through. Now I'll do it on every one. Step through. Step through. Like that. You just cycle it and cycle it and cycle it forever, for a year, until you get it down. Okay, I'll do the form one more time, then we got to get out of here. Sorry, you guys make sure you keep your distance on this one, okay? And that is energy. All right, guys, come on over here and let's say goodbye. Thanks a lot, guys. Looks like 6 whole people. Wow, 6 people hung with it, bro. Oh, Gabriella! Gabby is there. Hey, Gabby. Ezzy is here. Gabby, she's just in the other room. Woo! That is quite taxing. All right, guys, make sure everybody can see you over here. Your pretty faces, because they're much prettier than mine. Guys, thank you very much. You want to come say goodbye with us, Soren? Come on, buddy. Here, sit right there on my leg, pal. Here we go. Whoa, there we go. All right, guys. We will see you later. This has been a South Miami Taekwondo live stream with Master Jeff. Avoid practicing the techniques you learn in live stream with Master Jeff while drunk, stoned, sloshed, tipsy, buzzed, blotto, slammed, plowed, jolly, play-eyed, hammered, wasted, inebriated, or otherwise intoxicated. Watching live stream with Master Jeff, you acknowledge the possibility of and waive all liability for hematoma, laceration, occipital fracture, broken nose, acute mandibular dislocation, strained wrist, hyperextended elbow, broken ribs, bruising or bleeding, tears, sprains, fractures, dislocated shoulder, or concussion. All rights reserved. Unauthorized presentation and publication strictly prohibited. Whew. Tough class, huh, guys?
Yep.
Man.
Couldn't get that spin.
I know I might crack myself upside the head one time. What? Oh. Ooh. Sorry. See you later, guys.